We know that we have to set goal. Now, what kind of goal? What kind of goal? Like, if I'm a child of say 6 years, what should be my goal? If I'm a child of 10 years, what should be my goal? If I'm a man of 75 years or 85 years or 90 years or 40 years, what should be my goal? There are some parameters which may define and design and develop a perfect goal. That we'll talk about today. What kind of goals? You might be thinking that I'm prolonging discussion on it, but once I want you to understand all about goal so that there remains no question later. Okay? Now, what kind of goals? First of all, a very common terminology which I'll be using for you, but I'll give my own understanding and description on it. The term is SMART goals. Everybody says set smart goals, set smart goals. You must have your goals which are smart enough. But what is the definition of that smart goal, and which goal may be smart, and how it is smart, and why it is smart, for whom it is smart, and for whom it is not smart? Today we'll discuss this. Okay, your S stands here for specific. Now I'll elaborate you what is meant by this specific. Okay, let me take my own example. I'm an educationist, I'm a trainer, I'm a public speaker. What should be my goal? My goal till tonight, what I'm going to do, till 1 week, what I'm going to do, in a month, what I'm going to do, in a year, what I'm going to do, in a decade, what I'm going to do, in my whole life, what I'm going to do, where I would be standing after, say, 20 years. That will be my goal. Some are short term, some are long term. So I have to be specific about my goal. How to be specific? Like if I say after 10 years I'll be the most popular or the most heard public speaker. It's for the 10 years. I have to specify if I am a public speaker, what is my specialization? Who will be my audience? How can I reach my audience? What can I do for my audience and what they can do for me? I have to specify each and every minute part of my future goal. That is to be specific, knowing all details, knowing all minors or majors and establishing it accordingly, right? That is called the first letter of SMART, that is S, and S stands for specific. Now coming to the next, and that is M. M is for measurable. What is measurable? Like I want to have a cup of tea. How much milk will I take? How much sugar shall I take? How much tea leaves do I need? I need some measurements for that. If I need to make a cake, I need some measurements. If I need to dress, like to make this dress, I need some measurements. My arm, my shoulders, my length, my width, everything. When there is a plan, a plot being designed for the future of someone, how can we remain without measuring it? This will be totally false plan, a fake goal if I haven't made the measurement. Now, what is to be measured? I have to make the measurement of what? First of all, I'll measure timeline, isn't it? What will be the time, the required time? It should not be like which remains open-ended. Second, there will be a success measurement as well. Now you'll be surprised maybe that what will be the criteria of success measurement. For example, I said, like I quote again my example, I say within 10 years I'll be the most popular public speaker. Suppose if I have set this goal for me, would I check after 10 years? No. I would definitely make out my reach. Suppose this is my starting point and this is my ending point. So these are my 10 years. So definitely I'll see on 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, and then I'll be reaching to 10. If I want 10 million followers, definitely here I must have at least 0.5. Otherwise, my graph will not be going like this. It always goes like this. It cannot be too steep. Directly cannot reach that. Okay. So, timeline, success measurement must go side by side. A now for smart, very important. Rather, I'll say this is the most important. It must be attainable. Most of us do this mistake in their life. They set very high goals. And before setting those high goals, they don't even think about their own capacities, their own capabilities, their own resources, their own environmental factors. They don't see the aura and they say, I'll do it. Like Like a lover for his beloved, I'll bring the stars from the sky for you. He knows, being a human, he does not have this capacity. So if he will promise this, definitely promise will be broken and definitely the relationship will be broken. If a mother says to a child, maybe a daughter or a son, I'll give my life for you. And there comes a time and she is not able to give even all the wealth for him rather than giving the life, she is unable to do, so she should not make such promise. Attainable means, let me write, you must keep your abilities, capabilities, resources, and all factors at front while designing. For example, I set my goal, I'll be the most successful dentist. Where is my qualification for dentistry? Where is my experience for dentistry? Where is my certification for dentistry? Any registration, any certification, any lessons? Nothing I do have. How did I dare to call myself that I'll become a dentist? It's a stupidity of my mind which I have given to myself. And for that stupidity, if I strive and strive and strive, definitely I'll be a loser because that is not my track to go. And this age, definitely I'm not going to go for another degree. My qualification, my experience, my working has been all towards right. And I say I'll reach to the left. Impossible. Again, your goal must be attainable. It's as by my abilities. It's as per my capabilities. I do have the resources for it and all the factors are available or they are able to be made available. Then I should go for it. Right? Okay. Now in smarts R. R is for the relevance. The example I was quoting you right now, for me to be a dentist, is it relevant to me? No. Okay, a day-to-day life example or an experience I'll share with you. Generally, if I move somewhere in a public place or likewise, people usually call me ma'am. They don't call me Baji. They don't call me auntie or likewise. Why not? My profession has made an impression on my whole personality. If we go to the hospital, there are hundreds of people moving around, but if we find some doctor, definitely we assume, we perceive, we understand, we make a hint, here is the doctor. How? Is he tagged here? His name is written here, Dr. XYZ? No. If in a school there are say 40 teachers and there is a PTM going on and mothers teachers are all moving, we do identify this is a ma'am. Why? How? Why? Because sorry, because the relevance of their goal with their personality has developed it. So, sorry. So the goal which you design for you, which you plan for you, it must be as per your qualification, as per your personality, as per your capabilities, as per your experiences, and as per your golden color which God has given you. Vice versa. It happens at time we just impose on our children. I wanted my daughter to be a doctor and I would make her a doctor. Although inside the heart of her heart, there is a very beautiful, very creative artist. Do you think she'll become a good doctor? No. The whole life she'll be killing, she'll be slaughtering that creative, talented artist and moving forward as a doctor. So shaky. So do remember the relevance of the goal with the person is very much important, right? Now, last, not the least, rather the most important in SMART is T stands for. Can you guess it? Time bound. Good answer from here. We must make our goal time bound. How it would be time bound? One more mistake with reference to time bound, let me tell you. What we generally do as a mistake that we say, I had planned that I'll be a doctor after 5 years. Then should I sleep today? And after 5 years, I should get up and open my eyes. I become a doctor. Ah, great. Is it possible? No. It's totally insensible, insane if I think about it. Daily, I have to watch, I have to set, I have to make out a boundary, a line, a limit of work that this much I'll do. It should be scheduled and scheduled on daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and so on basis. Got it? For our life. Till death I'll be this. So here we stand. It's to be time bound. What was the question? What kind of goal I should set? And I have told you what kind of goal. It must be specific. It must be measurable. It must be attainable. I may catch it. If I say I'll take that top in my hand, it's not attainable. It's relevant. With relevance, with personality, with your culture, definitely, with your desires, and so on. And time bound, time bound, time bound. My time is to achieve my goal till this. What is that this? That this is actually my timeline. And without timeline, if you think you will be successful, no, no, and no. Because why I'm saying So categorically no, because no one has ever been successful on this earth, neither a nation, nor some people, nor a group of people, nor an individual, until or unless he has made some time boundary for him to work to reach his destination. So, this was about the SMART goal, and I think we have talked a lot about goals. Today, I should complete this topic. And what is the sum of it? What is the sum up of the whole discussion? Setting of goals is as important in your life as important is the breath in your body. If you don't have a goal, unfortunately, you are being breathless. You may die anytime. Hard words, but factual. The bony fact. You may be forgotten anytime. Many people die daily. A few are forgotten after years. A few are forgotten after centuries. And very few remain unforgettable. Those who remain unforgettable do remember. They had set a goal for the humanity in their life, for the humanity, for their religious services, for their community services, for serving. So they remain unforgettable, unfathomable, un not un rather now, they will remain eternal. Their name never fades away. May the Almighty bless you and me with the courage, with the stamina, with the power, with the spirit to set a goal and to rush to the goal. Bye for now.